Today, I'm breaking down how to nail character consistency in Nano Banana, get a stable voice in any AI generated tool, and how to use VO3 screen builder effectively. Also stick around till the end. I'll even show you a neat trick that solves annoying aspect ratio problem that we got on Nano Banana, plus how to generate Nano Banana images free without the watermark and turn them into videos completely for free. Alright, let's start with the character consistency, probably the number one headache in Nano Banana. You get one image that looks perfect and then the next one look like they just walked in from a completely different universe. Here's the fix. We created a custom GPT called Nano Banana Consistent Character Builder. You can find it in the GPT store or just hit the first link in the description and it will take you straight to our free Skool community. That's where we have bundled a full guide, assets and workflows you will see in this demo. So go ahead and grab it if you want to follow along. So here's the process. Just open the ChatGPT and select the first option saying help me create a consistent character in Nano Banana. The GPT will ask what character that you want to create. For this demo, let's say we want to create a pirate. It will generate 3 separate prompts in code blocks: a close-up, a 3/4 shot, image from a knee up, and a full body shot. Copy the first prompt and drop it into Nano Banana. We will do this in Gemini since it's free and almost everyone is familiar with it. You will get the first image, the close-up shot. Just save it, and now we will use that close-up as the reference to generate the medium shot. Copy-paste the medium shot prompt into Gemini, attach the image that we just created, the close-up shot, then you can ask Nano Banana to create the 3/4 shot. And then against the same process, use the 3/4 shot, download it, and use it as a reference with the full body shot image prompt to create the full body shot. At the end, you have got 3 consistent images of the same character at different camera angles. And the good thing is that if you are building story blocks for AI films, you can choose whichever reference fits the shot that you are creating. Dialogue scenes, you can use the close-up. Action shot, you can use the full body. Likewise. And remember, there are 2 ways to approach this. You can start with the close-up if you want tighter control over the character's face and its expression. Then expand outwards. Or you can start with the full body image if you want the overall design to lock in first, then work inward. Both approaches work, it just depends on what matters more in your project, whether you want tighter control on facial expression or the figure. And don't worry, we'll be doing a deep dive on AI filmmaking in Nano Banana in a separate video, so make sure to stick around for that. Now let's get into the voice part. Yes, VO3 technically gives you a consistent voice, but here's the deal. You need a very structured prompt, and even then it's still like rolling a dice. Remember, even through VO3 free trial, it's technically free. You only get about 50 generation on fast mode. So if you are wasting them chasing a perfect voice consistency, you will run out pretty quickly. That's why the smarter way is to use VO3 to get a general voice style that you prefer, then take that output and refine it with a helper tool. So let me show you. So in this demo, we will first create a ChatGPT prompt to generate the VO3 scene. You can grab the exact prompt from our Skool community. It's already formatted in JSON for convenience. But you can use the plain text prompt, it works the same. Just copy paste the prompt into Google Flow. And just like that, you will get your clip. The voice actually matches the character and the scene decently well, but there's the catch. If you want to create multiple scenes with the same character, the voice won't stay consistent. That's where the workflow comes in. First, we will upscale the clip and download it and bring it to an editor tool like CapCut. From there, we can separate the audio and export it. Next, we open our browser and go to 11 Labs. On the left-hand side panel, click on Change Voice option. Upload the audio we just exported and select the voice that you want to change into. For this demo, we will go with Callum. Once it's done, download the new voice and drop it back onto CapCut. Now sometimes the timing won't perfectly line up. That's normal. You can match it by syncing the waveform manually or use the audio sync if your editor supports it. Both works fine.
You'll never control me. Not tonight. Not ever.
And just like that, we got a stable, professional sounding voice that you can carry across multiple scenes or even through an entire series without burning through all your VO3 generations. So if you want to do it for multiple scenes, just follow the same process. Generate the video in VO3, download it, run it through the workflow. And before you know it, you will have your entire timeline sitting inside your editing tool with consistent voice across every clip with perfect lip sync. Now let's switch over to Scene Builder inside Google Flow. Scene Builder is a separate tool where you can continue to build scene after scene, all based on your initial prompt. The reason I'm bringing it up here is because it ties directly into what we have already covered: consistent characters and consistent voices. Once you've got those locked in, Scene Builder lets you extend your story directly inside Google Flow. But here's the catch: not every model supports Scene Builder. Feature availability in Google Flow actually varies by model. You've got VEO2 Fast, VEO2 Quality, VEO3 Fast, and VEO3 Quality, and each one gives you slightly different options. Here's the key takeaway: the Extend Scene option is only available in VEO2 Fast. If you are using VEO2 Quality or either of the VEO3 models, you won't see that option. There's also another feature worth noting. When you are building AI films, you might want to control the very first frame of your scene. That's available in all models. But if you want to control both the first frame and the last frame, that's currently supported only in VEO2 Fast. Here's how it works. You can trim clips from the beginning or the end and then expand them forward. When you select Expand, Scene Builder takes the last frame of your clip and uses it as the foundation to generate what happens next. Sometimes you'll notice it randomly adds subtitles. If you don't want those, just tweak your prompt to exclude them. The workflow is simple. Step 1. Take your JSON prompt. Step 2. Copy and paste it into Google Flow. Step 3. Use Scene Builder to extend the scene forward. Aspect ratio. This is one of the peskiest problems in Nano Banana. Even if you type the aspect ratio directly in your prompt, Nano Banana usually gets it wrong. And it's not just within Gemini. Even some paid tools like FreePic, which lets you select the aspect ratio for Nano Banana, don't generate the correct aspect ratio consistently. Now I'm sure this will get fixed in future updates. But for now, there's a very simple workaround. The trick is to use a reference image that already has the aspect ratio you want. I've included 2 files in the resources, one for landscape and one for portrait, so you don't have to create them yourself along with all the prompts and tools we used. Here's how you do it. First, let's take the pirate image we created earlier. Next, let's upload that image into Nano Banana along with your chosen aspect ratio reference image. Let's use the landscape one for this demo. Then write your prompt. For example, add a cat on the deck of the first image. Use the second image as a reference for the aspect ratio. Fill the missing area from the first image so it matches the second. Submit that and you'll get a new image in the correct aspect ratio. One quick note: if you are using Gemini and the image you upload already has a watermark, that watermark will carry over into the expanded version. So it's always better to start with a tool that doesn't stamp watermarks. And don't worry, I'll show you exactly how to generate Nano Banana images for free without any watermarks for free. You can actually create unlimited Nano Banana images, well, sort of unlimited, and do it without watermarks using LM Arena AI. Here's how. First, head over to LM Arena AI. Select the direct chat option, then choose Gemini 2.5 Flashlight Preview. Or, an even faster way is to just click the image icon in the text prompt area. The model will automatically switch to Gemini 2.5 Flash at the moment. That will change in the future. From there, you can start generating and editing images exactly like you would in Gemini, but without the annoying watermark. Arena AI is a really useful resource for content creators. It's worth playing around with and also great for comparing results across different models. We won't go into detail of that here, otherwise this will become a longer video. And before we wrap up, as I promised earlier, I'll show you how to create free videos with Arena AI through their Discord. Here's how that works. Go to their Discord using the link in the description. In Discord, from the left-hand side panel, under Video Arena, select one of the available channels. Then type /image to video. Then upload your image and add your text prompt to guide the video generation. Now, this part does take a little patience. It can take around 10 minutes for the video to process. But once it's done, Discord will notify you. And just like that, you get 2 video generations for free. The only catch is, at first you won't know which model created them. To unlock that info, you'll need to vote on which output you prefer. Then one more person has to vote on your generations too. Once that happens, the model details become visible. In our case, we found out the videos came from Sedan's V1 Lite and Hilo 02 Fast. Pretty impressive, especially considering they were completely free. So now you can generate Nano Banana images in any aspect ratio you want without the headache. We also nailed the character consistency inside Nano Banana and even figured out how to keep those characters sounding same across multiple generations in VO3 or any other video tool. On top of that, we looked at scene building in Google Flow and how to generate Nano Banana images for free without the watermark, and just for fun, how to turn them into videos completely for free using Arena. Everything we discuss is available inside our free Skool community, neatly formatted for you to prefer, including the access to the custom GPT we used. Inside the community, we are exploring the boundaries of AI filmmaking and faceless content creation. So hop in, grab the assets and test the workflows, and most importantly, share your thoughts and creations with us. And this is just the start. We will be doing a complete deep dive into the full AI filmmaking workflow very soon, including another custom build GPT to guide you step by step in AI filmmaking from idea to the final video. So see you in the next one.